Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Jokic. Over Bridges. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Paul with the 3. Here's Crowder. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. We have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it. And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now here's Paul. Passes to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Now Paul. 5 to shoot. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Barton surveying the floor. And a wide open look for Porter. Hits the jumper in space.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Now here's Paul. Takes the 3. A shot that time, not on target. And the Nuggets going the other way.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Porter, no luck.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And here is Murray. To the inside. Barton kicks to Murray. Lets it go from deep. Bridges with the board. Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Paul, it's not going to go for him. And Denver the other way now. Jokic passes to Gordon. The kick out to Barton.
In the first 2 minutes.
Porter against Paul. Up top, Barton. Lob pass to Gordon. An emphatic LU jam.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Paul surveying the floor. He dishes it to Booker. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Porter finds Jokic to the middle. Here's Gordon. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gordon's got his second bucket.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Now here's Booker. The 3. The feed to Ayton. And the shot goes down.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Booker against Barton. Kicks it out to Gordon. Porter outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul dishes to Ayton. Back to Paul, 18 feet out. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Chris Paul's mid-range game is good as anybody's in the league. And once he sees an opening in the defense, he gets busy.
Murray outside. The three-pointer off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Phoenix ahead, up by 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Left side, Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Paul against Porter. In the corner, it's Bridges. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Outside, Porter from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gordon up on top. Defended by Booker. From 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. Phoenix leading by 4.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Booker with a deep 3. Stolen by Gordon. Pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Inside, Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look. And that's exactly how you draw it up.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Jokic passes to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot, and Jokic gets it to go.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
Paul kicks to Booker. Murray against Paul. Right side, Crowder. It's hauled in by Gordon.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Porter finds Jokic. Shoots over Bridges. Jokic, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Barton dishes to Murray. Back to Barton. In the corner, Murray with it. The Nuggets with a new 14. Paul with the steal. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Oh, Ayton in position.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
From deep, Jokic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porter with it. Bridges covering. Jokic kicks to Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. And stolen by Barton. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Here's Jokic. 2 points. That one goes. And that's now 6 points for Jokic.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And that... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Rating for the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. Score. And that's going to do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We got Frank Kaminsky. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's McGee in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Dozier, a putback. Great positioning on the putback. Green's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have that.
It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 2.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here's Dozier. He's guarded by Johnson. Dozier passes to Morris. Shot clock at 6. For the lead. Dozier can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shamet kicks to Payne. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6'8" or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My dad, my late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
Down low, here's Rivers. That shot off the mark. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
The pass to Kaminsky. Kicks to Payne. And here is Johnson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Shamet. Drives to the hoop. Chalk up 2 there. Rivers has got his first bucket in this one.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now here's Payne, covered by Morris. Here's Shamet. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection
2 minutes
to block
remaining in the
shots.
third. 2 minutes.
Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Morris. He feeds it to Green. It's stolen by Johnson. Kane looking around. McGee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Suns lead by 4.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Morris, no good. Suns have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Shamet the pass to Payne. From the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass the Bull. Morris outside. Rivers in the corner. Pocket 6. Out to Morris. From 13. And that one comes up a bit short.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. And there it is for him. McGee's got 6.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Shots good by Green.
Assist from
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Shamet. From deep three-point range. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Nuggets trail by 7, and Denver will start the 4th quarter with Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Porter in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Nuggets. All against Murray. Paul with the ball. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Bridges. And count it from 19 feet away. And the Suns lead by 6.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Murray the pass to Gordon. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Puts it up from 12. Here's Jokic. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Ball against Murray. Paul outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
I think that's the best way for Paul to open up the passing lanes, expand them, keep knocking down those deep ones, and the defense will have to pick its poison. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Ayton finds Bridges. Shoots the 3. The shot's good from Paul. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Murray the pass to Jokic. 3-pointer, Barton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Passes it to Ayton. To the paint. Bridges misses. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. A 12-point game. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Murray against Paul. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Booker outside. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray kicks to Barton. They grab their own miss. Jokic. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebound.
And Crowder stays with it. And the Suns lead by 10.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Ball against Murray. 6 to shoot. Booker outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. Launches it. Jokic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, he is an all-star level talent for sure. Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Paul outside. Off target with his 3.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
On deep. No good. So the Suns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making.
It's back. Good stuff, Alan. So here's Dallas's starting group. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. From deep, here's Doncic. And he buries his first look.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned, and he's been at this for a long, long time.
The three. And it's Doncic missing. Pass to Crowder. Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. He takes it in. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
And here's Doncic outside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Booker for 3. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Paul against Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, as the roll man in pick-and-roll game, Porzingis at his size can make a career out of this play.
Outside Paul. Off target from outside. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
From deep, here's Doncic. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Back to Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Aiden. They need this. Outside Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Booker. They grab their own miss. Aiden. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doncic outside. Sinks the tray.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 9.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Doncic against Paul. Outside Booker. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Booker for 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Down low. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Paul against Doncic. For 3, Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Clock Clock at 6. Now Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. No good there. It could go. He's off on that one. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And here's Porzingis. That one drops for him. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Guys should think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy, but you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Back to Hardaway. Doncic outside. The putback. It's good on the putback. Powell's got 6.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Now Paul. Three-pointer. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And the pairing between Luka and KP, positionally, skill-wise, yours, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he could fit with absolutely anybody. But chemistry is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Doncic. He has 7.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Knocks it loose. Ayton with it. Pass to Crowder. Ayton with it. Picked up by Powell. Paul for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. From behind the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Bridges outside.
2 minutes.
Outside Paul. Here's Ayton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, DeAndre Ayton, incredible size, incredible athleticism, and refuses to go down easy.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Brunson. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Payne. This one for 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Brown against Johnson. Pass to Payne. Out to the right wing. Johnson with a bucket.
Excellent awareness from DeAndre Ayton. I love him setting up his teammates.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Kleba. The Suns clear it. Outside Johnson. Kaminsky in the post. Off with the layup. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. And McGee with the stuff.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Bullock's got his first basket.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Payne against Brunson. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shamet. Off target from the wing.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. From the get-go, it was Dallas who came out strong. At one point, they had a 9-point lead. And that's a wrap.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Moses Brown. Then there's Maxi Kleba. And it's Brown in at the 3. Pass to Kleba from outside the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Shamet. Now McGee. Hauled in by Brown.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Bullock. Kleba outside. Payne against Brunson. To the middle. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Here's McGee. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. McGee's gotten his second bucket.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Brunson against Johnson. Pass to Bullock. Uncovered. Again, Dallas.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Brunson against Payne. Out left to the wing. From deep, Johnson to the inside. Here's Kaminsky. And no good. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. Back to Bullock. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Johnson. And he lobs it up. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Payne against Brunson. And there's the drive. Can't get it to fall.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Shamet, no good. The Mavericks leading. Brunson passes to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Pass to Shamet. Jacks up a three. Kaminsky. Now here's McGee. Outside Payne. Lets it go from deep. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Up top, Payne. Brunson defending. It's Shamet on the wing. It's Shamet on the wing. The kick out to Johnson. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Shamet. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Kaminsky right side, looking to win the run. Kleba with a steal. Left side, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Johnson passes to Payne. Misses. And so it's Dallas in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to McGee. Outside Johnson. Kaminsky with it. He's checked by Kleba. Kaminsky, the pass to Johnson. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And there's the nice layup by Kaminsky.
And this is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Pass to Brown. Outside Brunson. Here's Bullock. Brown with it. The kick out to Brunson. Over Payne. The putback. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Paul against Doncic. Booker for 3. Crowder. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the relentless effort on the backboard? Crowder utilizing his size to eat the window.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Paul. Fires for 3. He drops it from range.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Bridges. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. And here's Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. And it's good for 2.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Outside Paul. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. They double team Paul. And stolen by Porzingis. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Doncic passes to Powell. Porzingis for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Paul.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. And he lobs it up top. The lob. Very well done.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Porzingis against Crowder. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Porzingis against Crowder. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Dallas again missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. And Booker with the jam.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Doncic outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Mavericks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
Paul against Doncic. Outside Paul. There's the triple. Good D by Doncic.
Yeah, and the defense really respects the shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
And here's Doncic. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for Doris Burke.
An intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Here we go. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Conley, and he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got the first points up on the board for Utah. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Conley surveying the D. Gobert the pass to Conley. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first.
That's a nice contest. That's not going to show up in the box score, but Ayton bothered that shot.
Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Pass to Booker. From downtown, O'Neal with the rebound. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Conley kicks to O'Neal. The layup off target.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. He gets it in there.
Oh, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovich. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the
Bridges for 3. That's good from Paul on the assist by Bridges.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Pass to Mitchell. Paul against Conley. Feeds to Bogdanovich. He's off on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. And now the Suns a fast break. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Crowder. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:10 left to play here in the first. Crowder kicks it out to Paul. Back to Crowder. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich against Bridges. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now here's Paul for 3. Booker. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker against Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
3-point field goal.
Mitchell's got 5 now.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
The pass to Booker. Ayton against Gobert. Right side Crowder. They need this. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Bogdanovich. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
Booker with no one around, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Conley with the 3. Gobert finds Mitchell. Bogdanovich left side. Gobert trying to get open. Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Booker. And contact on the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. I'm surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
And the dunk by Booker. Utah leading. Passes it to Mitchell. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. No good. Shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. Here's Ayton.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
First team.
Jazz have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Ball against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. As a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Utah gets it back, trying to end the drought. Gobert can't hit. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Conley. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Ball against Conley. Paul looking around. Booker in the corner. Pass to Crowder. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Suns moving the ball around. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Right wing. O'Neal against Bridges. And the rejection by Ayton. Crowder kicks to Booker. Over Mitchell. Here's Crowder. The D by Bogdanovic. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. A different look for Utah. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. And there's the pass to Gay. Here's Honey. Pass to Whiteside. Rebound by the Suns. It's deflected. Johnson outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Whiteside. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Down low. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Payne. And it's a 7-point Suns lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
That's a little...
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, I thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. He made it! He gets it to go! Wow! And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted. And that's a...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Kaminsky out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Johnson, then it's Payne, and it's Shamet in at the 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Oney. Payne covering. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Pass to Shamet. Great pass to set up the layup. Shamet's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Gay outside, pass to Whiteside, just 4 to shoot. And Utah turns it over again. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Payne with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Payne passes to McGee. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from McGee. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Oney. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Johnson against Ingles. And he drives in. Banked in off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races. And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Just 5 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
Jazz trail by 11. Now, here's Clarkson. The pass to Oney. McGee with the block. Shamet on the wing. Back to Kaminsky. Suns moving the ball around. Passes it to McGee. Got it. Good job in the low post. McGee's got 6. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
That one good for 2. Oney's got his first basket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
2 minutes.
Payne finds Shamet. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line. 42% for 3 as a rookie.
Pass to Ingles. 1:36 left in the third. Gay can't hit, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Suns leading by 14. Payne with it. Fires the three. Shamet the pass to McGee. Basket good. 8 points for him.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Ingles against Kaminsky. And the basket by Ingles.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
McGee dishes to Johnson. From deep. It doesn't go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. And now here comes Gay leading the break. Here's Ingles. Pass to Oni. Right side with it. Guarded by McGee.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Payne. That three off the mark. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 14-point game.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Ingles. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jazz trail by 12. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Here's Crowder. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
All finds Booker. And here's Crowder. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough, dependable defender.
Jazz trail by 12. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Conley kicks to Gobert. And the pass to O'Neal. To the middle. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup, okay? And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Booker against Mitchell. Booker dishes to Bridges. Carries it from 3-point range.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Conley against Paul. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Back to Conley. Passes it to Mitchell from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Ayton. And Booker kicks to Paul. Puts up a 3. Three-pointer, Crowder. And yes, it's good. And the Suns lead by 12.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Pass to Mitchell. And they recover it.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Paul outside. A three ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ayton kicks to Paul. There's the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Utah ball.
Jazz trail by 10. They double team Conley. Passes to O'Neal. To the inside. Crowder with the steal. Here's Ayton. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Ball against Conley. For 3. Paul with the defensive effort. Phoenix leading by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Devin Booker.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here is Paul. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Utah.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And he can hurt you at all 3 levels. Mid-range, in the paint, or deep. Conley can spark this offense.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. No good there. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it's
Here's a shot from earlier as the Suns arrived at the arena.
Well, Brian,
yeah, we knew that. Thanks a lot, Allie. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Denver, on the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. The shot no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. And here's Crowder from the arc. Ayton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Murray passes to Gordon. Throw it down on the lob.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker from the arc. Here's Crowder. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there. You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from him.
Now here's Booker. Ayton with it. He's guarded by Barton. Now here's Crowder. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Suns missing. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA level performances.
And here are the Suns now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Here's Booker. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Got to finish there.
Porter, the pass to Barton. Gets the 3 ball to go.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
To the wing, right side. Ayton finds Booker. Outside Paul. To end the run. Here's Crowder. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter, the pass to Murray. Back to Porter. Gordon with it. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Phoenix ball.
The Suns trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Paul passes to Booker.
2 minutes.
Paul against Murray. Booker for three. Crowder left side. Just 5 on the clock. Martin, the pass to Gordon. Booker against Barton. Pass to Porter. Barton outside. They kick it out to Murray. The fader, and it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray.
I just love the ball.
Outside Paul. Buries it from three.
Really confident shooting from Paul out at the arc. If he likes the look, he can drain it from range.
Murray against Booker. Murray passes to Porter. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Paul. From deep three-point range. Booker with it. Barton covering. Lets the three fly. Another three for Phoenix.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Paul with a steal. From downtown. The shot misses. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And here's Jokic. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jokic has gotten his second bucket of the game. Here's Paul. Outside Booker for three. The shot comes out. And so it's the Denver Nuggets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Tries it from 19. Off the left rim and out. It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Barton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
Will Barton picks one up.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Book's developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Murray passes to Jokic. Porter against Bridges. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Murray against Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Aiden. Outside Booker. Fires from deep. Bridges with it. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Paul against Murray. From deep. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Always one of the league's most accurate jump shooters. Chris Paul can flat out knock him down.
Murray passes to Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Paul. And another Another basket for Denver.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
It's Booker on the wing. Fires the three. Bridges passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Fires the three. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Gordon. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Booker. Crowder outside. The 3 is up. The drive by Paul. And the basket is good. Paul's got 11 points. Clark, a lot's been made of small ball in the NBA. But you look at the teams making deep playoff runs, and they've got size.
Well, I think you need both. I think you need a combination of size and skill, and you also need a nice blend of youth and experience. All of that makes for championship caliber teams. But the game of basketball is always going to be a game of skill, and size can enhance that skill.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Porter, the pass to Barton. Back to Porter. The Nuggets need to get one up. Murray from outside. Oh, rejected by Ayton. They retain possession. Good on the bucket. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Paul passes to Booker. The 3. And stolen by Murray. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Pass to Jokic. Here's Barton. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Jokic. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Outside for Porter. That one rolls around and rims out. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, the coast-to-coast dunk.
Well, you got to be on guard when Jokic is in the area now. He's adept at reading defenses and going after steals.
Outside Booker takes a 3. No good that time. That'll do it for the first half. Nuggets. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are leading by 12. And big... And that should do it.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And so in the game for the Suns, Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Johnson in at small forward to the paint. Tipped away. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Green, the pass to Morris. Here's Rivers. Here's Dozier. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Now here's Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. Banked it in off the glass.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look. Morris against Payne. Morris passes to Green.
Here's Rivers. Takes the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Rivers has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now Payne. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Shamet. All alone. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Morris against Payne. And it's Morris penetrating. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Shamet, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Morris for three. They get it back. Pass to Bowl. Here's Dozier. And here is Morris. 4 on the clock. Here's Rivers. And that one hits the back iron.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's the break.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Outside Payne. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Payne. 5 on the clock. Johnson passes to McGee. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Dozier. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. There's the three. The Suns clear it. Here's Shamet to the left side wing. Down low. It's picked off. The drive by Rivers. Dozier. Pass to Bowl. Here's Dozier. To the wing on the left. And that one's good. Oh. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Green for three. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Payne. Sinks it from distance.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Rivers. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Playing. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Monte Morris. Also, Austin Rivers out there, and it's Bowl in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Dozier can't get it to go. And so here's Phoenix. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Shaman. Let's go with a three. And it's Denver with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now Green. To the inside. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Unforced turnover. You'll drive your coach insane.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Phoenix making some changes. Outside Murray. From deep, Jokic. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. Fires from the corner. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Pass to Gordon for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Paul. Back to Bridges. Up top, Ayton. Outside Paul. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see. At least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally. Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Paul passes to Booker. Off the mark there with a 3. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, you got to remember, Gordon isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Gordon with a steal. Martin against Paul. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. For Denver, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Murray, no good. And Phoenix shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. That one goes in.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Outside Murray. Inside. Over to the left wing. Jokic with it. Gordon on the wing. Back to Jokic. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And he's able to get it back. For 3, Booker connects from downtown.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Paul against Murray. To the middle. Here's Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Nuggets.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
And when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Nikola Jokic.
He played big all night. Relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
They kick it out to Murray. Wing shot on the way. Denver the rebound. Gordon the pass to Barton. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center position. Hardaway finds Doncic. Porzingis inside, defended by Paul. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
And it's Doncic missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
The shot's good from Paul.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. The 3 for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here's Doncic, and the rejection by Ayton.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's put back in by Powell.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Now here's Booker. Paul looking over the floor. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Doncic kicks to Powell. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Now, this is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Paul with the bucket.
Chris Paul.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 5. Crowder against Doncic. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game. And boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Powell with the steal. Paul with the steal. Crowder. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
And Doncic throws it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Paul with the 3. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And there's it, and that's good on the assist from Crowder.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Doncic outside, and the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Ball against Doncic. On the wing, Bridges. Paul with the three. Lets it go. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. Doncic against Bridges. Powell, the pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Powell's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Now Paul. And he recovers it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sun. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns. Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, what you really like about Porzingis going end-to-end, he does it under control, right? This guy is 7 feet and masterful in space.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5 for 3. Bridges. Porzingis with the steal. And here's Doncic from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
4 on the shot clock. And Paul launches it from deep. They get it again, and Ayton stays with it.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Doncic against Paul. Porzingis, good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Porzingis has gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. The defensive end, he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here's Bridges after Luka Doncic's bucket. And they get it. Bridges finds Ayton. It's rebounded by Dallas. So the wing on the left. Inside. Porzingis can't hit. Suns trail by 7.
2 minutes.
Powell with the steal. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. To the right side. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Then offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Phoenix turns it over again. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
And it's Shamet missing. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-2 run here. And it's Bullock missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brown inside. Looking on Payne. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The pass to Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. Pass break Dallas. Brown wide open. He fires. Here's Bullock. And the layup is good. Bullock's got his first points of the game.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Phoenix. Brunson up top. Payne covering. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. In the corner, Shamet with it. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the. And that'll about do it as we get.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Maxi Kleba is out there with Brown. Then there's Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bullock in at the 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
It's stolen by Brown. Pass break Dallas. Brown's got the ball. Off target from outside. Suns trail by 11. Passes it to Johnson. Here's Payne. Second chance effort, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the second free throw, good. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. And boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Here's Payne. The Mavericks making the shot. Five to shoot. Pass to McGee and taken away by Brown. Johnson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Cleveland slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. To the paint. Here's Shamet. Here's McGee. Shoots over Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. Pass to Kaminsky. It's stolen by Brown. Brown against Johnson. The kick out to Brown. Back to Brown. And there's the pass to Brunson. Dishes to Bullock. Traps in the tray. Bullock's got 5 minutes.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From deep. A new 14 for the Mavericks. And it's Brown on the follow.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Dallas. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
From deep 3-point range, Kleber with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Brunson the pass to Bullock. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Brunson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Kleber, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kleber's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Payne with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Johnson driving the lane, and Johnson with the stuff.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Brunson scanning the floor. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Brown right side. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Goes up on the wing. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got 9 points in the quarter.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
There's the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks taking a 19-point lead into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Brown finds Brunson. No good from outside. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker with no one around, and a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Into the lane. Here's Brown. Count it. Good. Brown's got his first 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Paul. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. Ayton kicks to Paul. From deep. Knocks down the three ball.
How about that range from Chris Paul? This guy feels like he can score once he steps across half court.
Paul against Brunson. Lays it up off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Paul launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Brunson has it in the corner. Pass to Kleba. Down low. Here's Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Paul with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Paul outside. From deep three-point range. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact.
Paul with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Pass to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Paul for 3. Again, the miss by Paul.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Brunson against Paul. The kick out to Brown. Takes the 3. The Mavericks rebound. Pass to Bull. To the wing right side. Brunson finds Kleba. Over Paul. Kleba, no good.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Mavericks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
Now, here's Doncic. Now the pass to Porzingis. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. That's now 8 points for Porzingis.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard. The time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
The shot's good from Paul.
3 points.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
And it's Doncic missing. And so here's Phoenix. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Paul against Doncic. And here is Paul.
Dallas foul. Luka Doncic. That's his first personal foul.
And the first one drops.
Now, Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good competition with the hometown advantage. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
is. Good stuff there, Allie. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at center, locking down the middle. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Crowder, that's good.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. 6 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. The three-pointer off the mark. Bridges left side. Outside Paul. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Crowder. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Conley finds Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Now here's Paul. Tries again. Crowder, the pass to Ayton, and he comes up with a bucket.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Conley against Paul. There's Bogdanovic with the three, and again, it's Utah with a three.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Crowder. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Bridges on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Conley against Paul. Outside Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. The shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Conley against Paul. Fires from deep and stolen by Gobert. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Wide open look. They grab their own miss. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Mitchell against Booker. A minute 4 left in the opening quarter. Mitchell finds Gobert from deep. Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Crowder to the paint. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Crowder.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Over Booker. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. That one's good for 2. Crowder's got 6 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And credit him for...
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns ahead, leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. The 3 from Mitchell. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Ayton. Here's Crowder. Defended by Bogdanovich. For 3, Booker gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Now Ayton, defended by Gobert. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, B.A., was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Outside for Booker. 8 inside. He's against Gobert. Here's Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Throws it up high.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Conley against Paul. Pass to Crowder. It's not going to go for him. And Utah will come the other way. Here's O'Neal. Now here's Conley. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Back to Bridges. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Mitchell misses. The Suns trailing. Bridges passes to Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. Good D by Gobert.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him deny like that.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Phoenix making some changes. Astoney takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Payne pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Tries to snap the cold streak. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Clarkson outside. Driving inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Kaminsky slams it home.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Here's Honey. 3 seconds left. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation.
Valley, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Bojan Bogdanovic had no problems getting going. He had 10 points. Thanks for joining.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. I'll tell you, one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Honey, covered by Johnson. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Back to Payne. Shot clock at 5. Kaminsky right side. That shot off the mark, and Utah will come the other way. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Kay outside. Pass to Clarkson. On the take. Oh, McGee with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. McGee with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Johnson. Back to McGee. And that one drops for him.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Utah leading. Pass to Gay. Payne with a double. Here's Honey. Outside, Ingles. From outside, off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result. Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. The open shot, Gay, and that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Shaman. And here's Payne outside. For the lead. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McGee. That one's good. This game is all even. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Here's Gay. And another miss by Utah.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Kaminsky finds Payne. Stolen by Whiteside. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Here's Payne. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Pass to Clarkson. Ingles against Johnson. Can they get it? Kaminsky pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
With that type of range and confidence, Landry Shaman's shooting is very important.
The Suns making a switch here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. And the Suns pushing it up now. Shaman, no good. The Jazz have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. To the inside. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Shaman. Here's Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah trailing here. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Now Crowder. Here's Shaman. He's covered by Clarkson. Crowder inside. Gay's there. Great positioning on the putback. Ayton's got 10.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Here's Ingles. Stolen by Bridges. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead. Up 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the group for Utah right now. Gay. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Who's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Crowder left side. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Paul with a steal. And stolen by Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. And a foul. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. No good on the shot. And Phoenix will come the other way. Ayton finds Booker. And so he draws the foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Paul against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Clock at 4. Releases. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns leading. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here's Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. On the break. And Ayton with the stuff.
That's how you do it, Crowder. Great anticipation, as always. Comes up with the steal and ignites the break.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Crowder. Booker controls the rebound and the putback. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Suns.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
That's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Crowder against Bogdanovich. Outside Booker. And he's going for the oop here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get